Wow, this was the first cast with this bait, and the fishing's tough day, and the biggest, probably one amongst the biggest fish I've caught. I haven't caught any big fish today, guys. On the second video, I tell y'all sometimes that because I want you to know I'm catching them, and I'm just going through them trying to catch bigger fish now. And I finished the video, we started another one. I made a pour to catch. Now we're fishing with Reginald's baits. Reginald sent me these out of Texas. I already made one video on them. He told me I could use his name. Reginald, that's a good one there for this. For right now, that's probably, he's probably right at 12 inches. I think that's the biggest fish I've caught there. I've caught some 11, 11 and a halves. This one, I like this one because the back is a light black. It looks like it's got red and silver flake in it. The tail went clear because the belly's clear. The belly is almost clear and it's got silver flake in it. I like that one, Reginald. I'm going to add some new colors in my bait when it comes in. And I really like, I've been thinking about something like that. In fact, I've got a couple on my workbench baits from another company, and I've got laid there, and I've been studying them, thinking about them, and they have clear bellies, and they have different color backs, and I'm thinking, I don't have anything like that, and I want to put some new colors in this bait, okay, this bait shape. I've got the inch and 3/4 order, inch 0.75, and we're going to start with that one, because that fits in between what I've got, and then we might go to the 1.5 inches. I think this one is the inch and 0.75, that's what I think it is. And like I say, it's a perfect size, guys, I think. The body is not that big. It's half tail, half body and half tail, which makes it different than what I have. I've looked at this mold many a times, but I never wanted, the picture don't do it justice. And I appreciate him I messed him. I appreciate him sending me these baits. He messed my bait up, didn't he? He tore my bait. He hit it and went around a dock post, guys. That's why I've got this on my hand. See, that's what they'll do you here. They'll hit you. Because I'm fishing a dock post. So it split. Okay. We're going to have to dig another one out. He tore the nose of it up too bad. But I really like colors like that. And I'm going to add new colors in this one. I've got one new color I've already made. I've got 4 new colors on mine, so I'm just kind of looking. And the one new color I've made in the LC shad and in the swim bait, Chaos 2. And some of y'all that order, I've been putting some of them in your package. So if you get something, go like, wow, I like that. And you look online, it's not there. Nope, not yet. It's going to be in this new bait shape. And that color is called Baby Bass. Yeah, I'll give you an idea what it looks like. What's great about these post-spawn fish is that they're only 5 foot deep. I ain't even looked at water temperature. I knew how I probably was going to have to fish today. Yeah, this is a nice school of fish. All these fish right here are good ones. This is kind of like get into, especially if you're going to keep some to eat. And we're not going to keep any fish today. I got too much going on today. Today's Friday. I'm going to the Mexican restaurant today. Guys, when I eat the Mexican restaurant, I don't eat anything in the evening. I might eat a peanut butter sandwich. That's going to be it. Oh, he's 11 and a half. He's probably right at 12 inches. All right, Reginald, these baits are doing really good. Now this one is pretty close to the first one. It's got a light black back, silver flake. Might even be the same. I think it is identical. It's got a clear belly, clear tail. I like that color. Really did. That color in the first one I made a video with is 2 greats here because the water visibility here is about 2 foot right now. Okay, it's about how it stays most of the year. It'll clear up some as summer goes. But what I've had to do to catch the last couple, I've had to get way back in there. They were right here on the front. I was pitching them beside the pontoon boat and stuff. They've caught on to me and they're a little scared now. Some of them have backed up and they feel a little safer. Sometimes once they back up in that darker water, get in the shade, they get a little braver. You ever noticed that? So, nothing that time. So if I leave the camera on, guys, live action, they won't bite me. I can make 6 casts and won't bite. I can cut the camera off, they'll bite the first time. Most of them are camera shy, that's what it is. Oh, this is the smallest one I've caught here. Yeah, I'm going to move. We'll try to find some on another dock. They're a little gun shy now. Once you catch a few of them, they get harder to catch. He's right at 9.5 probably. He might make 10, you know, if you push it, but I think he's about 9.5. Which, hey, still a decent little fish, right? A decent little fish. That's almost funny, isn't it? It's still a good fish, guys. We'll take them at 9.5 inches. All right, I'm gonna go down and check the next dock down, and I've caught them off the two on the left here, and we're gonna check those two. Oh, there you go. This one feels like a good one. Might be a bass. He's throwing a fit like a bass would do, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a bass, guys. Yep. Sorry. He was fighting hard like a crappie. Then I started feeling that, I don't know how the bass take off, and there's some crappie guys on this dock, and a 3-post back at the bottom of those steps. You can see the lake's up, as I said earlier. The only way I can get to them is right here, and that's what I've done. I threw back through there trying to get to them. This is a spotted bass. Bam. Well, that's a decent one. I've got some good ones on this bait today. He's about 9 inches. Bam. Oops. I've been fishing docks, guys, for a couple hours. You don't know how many casts I've made on docks. So I done beat my line to pieces. 4-pound test. There you go. That's a nice fish, guys. Kinda looks like bluegrass. Well, I think this is the crappie. He came off the school, yeah. It's the school back on that post. Now guys, y'all heard me say just the last video, I think or so. I said they're starting to move to docks. I might have said that on Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night's when I said that. If y'all watched the winter's video. See right here? But look, guys, the front of this dock is 20 feet. I mean 15 feet. So they're 10 feet back there. And the only way I can get to them is back under this boat. All right, well, we're catching some nice fish, so that's a decent fish. He's about 10.5. All right, guys, I'm going to end it right there. I don't know how many I've caught, but I've caught some decent ones on this bait. So there you go. I'm going to end it right there. This is a good bait. It's a good color. I really like the color. I had some ideas about a color, something like this. And like I said, I've been writing down some ideas when my mold comes in. I'm not sure, Reggie. I think this is the 1.5 inches, maybe. I have to measure it. I have to measure. This might be the 1.75 inches. I think it probably is the 1.75 inches. I keep looking. I think it's 1.5 inches, but the tail is long on these baits. Can I almost say half of the body, and it's wide, so it gives us some good tail action. Again, I appreciate him sending them to me, because I would have never bought the mold without seeing the baits. He sent me some the fathead minnow too, and as soon as I seen that fathead minnow, I went, oh wow, I like that. Looking at it on the site, it doesn't look that impressive. It looks like a front, how am I going to say this? A fat. I'm going to say fat. It looks like a fat piece of shape with just a little tail on the end of it. But when you get them in your hand, they're a perfect minnow shape. I mean, Jacob done a great job with it. So there you go. Appreciate y'all, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're kicking along very slowly. I think I gained 1 subscriber in 2 weeks here lately, and I was averaging 1 a day. So I need to get back on path of at least 1 a day, right? Y'all help me. Tell your friends about it. I fish with mostly my baits. Today I'm fishing with Reginald's bait out of Texas. He sent them to me. And again, I appreciate it for that. So mostly I fish with my baits and show you how they work. That way you can see colors and so forth. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm sitting here looking, guys. I can see a hole right there in the dock where it's rotted out, and I see the side of the board rotted out right there. I would not walk out on that part of the dock. Something's wrong right here. These folks, I think, are from Canada. I've seen their boats here, and I think they're from Canada. But yeah, don't call me. I'm not doing any more boathouse work. I finished painting one a couple weeks ago, and I'm not doing any more, guys. I'm getting to the age where I'm getting very picky about what work I do. I'm gonna tell you that now. But I appreciate y'all, guys. Share with your friends. See you next time, Fishing Lake Country.